Yep. Okay. So see, add multiple membership apps. So where are we at with this one, Robert?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the rest to be merged because I've got all the tests done now. So this one should be done after the test.
Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So this is gated by the one. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Which one is that?
There's two.
This one here, 268.
There's two of them. Yeah, that's one, and the other one is above it, I think. Yeah, it's on top of the list there somewhere.
This one here? Not that one.
No. Oh.
Should I add the blockers note in Pivotal Tracker?
No. Yeah.
This one here, I guess, 267.
Yeah. Yeah.
So 267 is blocking.
267 and 268
are blocking this one here.
Yeah.
Okay, and that one is. Do you see that one, Ashley? Seeds RB, don't add. Okay. All right.
Okay, the new blocker functionality.
Oh, is that an actual feature? You can say I'm a block.
It is.
Oh,
yeah, it is now.
look at that.
They just added it this week or something. So yeah, I just did the typical thing: copy the ID in Pivotal Tracker. You know, click on the little whatever ID number, automatically copy, and pop it in.
Nice. Good visual indicator.
Yeah, small but good. Okay.
Doc for waiting for payment, was that I think, is that still outstanding? It is outstanding.
I
think we've got, I approved it, Susanna approved it.
Yeah, so
I think you're good to go.
that's, yeah, I think the mark is finished.
Yep, okay. All right. What about this one, Susanna? The title in the password change button?
I probably haven't found that yet.
Okay.
So do you want to just move it to the next sprint or take it out of the sprint?
Well,
Because to me that
we're still only in the, we're not even at the middle of the sprint yet, Ashley, right? Which is tomorrow.
True.
Still got a week.
Undo.
Hope springs eternal. If you do find time, Susanna, this week. If not, don't worry about it.
I was looking at other things in the translation files, but this thing was not near them, so that's why.
Okay. And this next one, I just want to take basically the stuff I put in the story for the Swedish Coalition database change and just put it on a wiki posting just so we don't lose that. Ruby version, that's currently blocked by, I think, maybe you've, yeah, this one here, 266.
So you can see in Pivotal Tracker that little red arrow icon is, I guess.
Oh, you already put it in there.
Is their new blocker thing? Yeah.
Cool. No, I know. Yeah, the visual indicator.
Yeah, to me, I don't know how the rest of you feel. It's helpful.
Yeah.
But also I think that it's not worth like people really spending a lot of time and mental energy to make sure you have that in. It's helpful. And it makes me, sometimes it's the only thing I can do, you know, so it makes me feel like I've done something. I put the blocker.
I think it's useful. I mean, I think I'd kind of use it as a reminder to myself, and rather than have to type in "this is blocked by," just do that, and then when I'll remember why I haven't moved that in or why we haven't merged that. So that's good. Reviewed code for hardwired artificial stuff. I think Robert and I moved some stuff into Sprint 16 Monday because we thought we were a little light on some stuff. True. So what's this one? Oh yeah, this is the membership applications.last business, which doesn't seem to make any sense anymore. Yeah.
Can you put it on my name, Patrick?
Oh, do you want to take ownership?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No way. Okay. Sorts on first name there. Anyway, that's weird. Add test for additional seating. Robert, you've got that underway.
It's done, yeah.
It's done. 268 is a pull request. Yep, there it is. Just went in today, right?
Yeah.
Okay, take a look at that. Remove shs.yaml. This is something that Robert and I moved in. Ashley, do you remember if we're using anything out of shf.yaml?
I don't think so. I think, I started to do it, well, like I said, but yeah, that's the only place that I intended for it to be used. So I just think somebody do a search, make sure we pass tests. I don't think it's going to be a big deal.
Yep, okay. So visual indicator, I think, yeah, okay, so we haven't done anything on that. That's probably something we might want to put off, but.
Right, I had been assigned that and started, but since it's clear I wasn't making progress, I unstarted it.
Okay, show both content, yes, so we haven't started on that one yet. Use the right way to see if the current user is the admin. This is some code cleanup stuff. Robert and I moved that one in as well on Monday. Yeah, that's a good underneath the hood thing. Pagination subset, Suzanne will be thrilled with this. I'm working on that so that we can set, and I'm following recommendation from I think Ashley, yep, to 10, 25, 50, and all. I think that makes good sense.
Yeah, those are just kind of standard, whatever.
Yeah, those are typical things, right? That's actually trickier than I thought, but anyway, moving along on that. Sort columns using JavaScript. So this one we moved in 216 as well. This is when we, as you guys know, when we have a pagination table and we go use the links to go to a different page in the table. It's all done through JavaScript and just the DOM element is updated. But if you click on one of the columns to sort that table, the entire page is reloaded. So this story here is to fix that. So it just updates the DOM that represents the pagination table if you sort the table.
Do we need to do any checking to see if somebody's browser is not doing JavaScript? I know that, 3 years ago, you needed to be super aware of whether your website could handle both cases. Now it feels like less so, and I don't think we have cared.
Well, my feeling on that is, I know if you take the 169.x courses, they spend, I know Armando Fox used to spend a lot of time saying, make sure that it fails gracefully. If there's no JavaScript, then you can actually still use the site.
Right.
My feeling at this point is it's not worth going to that bother. And if somebody's running a JavaScript with JavaScript disabled, well, then they're going to have to enable JavaScript to use the app.
Yeah.
We barely enough time to do what we need to do as it is. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I agree. It's
2017.
it should be. I think it should be visible, but things like sorting, you lose them if you don't use JavaScript.
Yeah.
It's a different thing. Susanna just disappeared.
What do you think, Ashley?
I agree. I think that the way technology is and with this website, it's fine to assume we're using JavaScript. And if we get feedback, otherwise, we can address it. But our assumption is fine going forward.
Yeah, I mean, right now we're using custom data attributes in URLs and links, and that's an HTML5 attribute. So do we have to worry about HTML5 not being present on an old version of IE? Because
Right.
you start down that path and it just gets really
Well, you can do that. And this is where things like analytics will help us to see.
Yeah.
If we have one user in a million with that, that's fine. If we have 20 users in 100, that's a different thing. So yeah, we'll use real information and real feedback.
Actually, that's a good point. Maybe next meeting, I'll have looked at the Google Analytics stuff that we put in place for production. We'll have a better idea what's going on.
That would be great. I'll add that to the notes.
Yeah, great.
For our next client meeting as a reminder to us all. How about that?
Yeah, that'd be great. Add backups, capture, deploy scripts. I don't think we've started on that yet.
Right.
So that's pretty good. So we've got a few to-do items coming out of this, but overall, I think we're in pretty good shape. So why don't we talk about Sprint 15? Susanna, did you move the stuff from Sprint 15 into production?
I haven't moved any. Oh, I don't know. I thought so.
Well, we can
Let's see.
check by logging in, to the DigitalOcean server and looking to see what the latest release directory name is, and then I'll tell us.
Do you want to do that?
Okay, let me make a note about that.
Oh, I thought you might want to do it right now, maybe?
Yeah, I can. Hold on.
Or we could log in as a user and see if one of the features we delivered is available. But
Yeah, either both. Oh, hold on.
I'm kind of scanning to see if there is such a thing. We were light on user visible features in Sprint 15, I think. Wait a minute. Company search results duplicated for multiple categories. That's easy to see.
That one.
That would be a good one. Let me see if I can get there.
I'll log in too. A minute.
And there's company. It comes up fast. There's company search. Let me K9 Eopad. Let me do a few of these. Make sure I get a couple of hits. Okay. So I'm seeing companies that have 2 or 3 categories that I just search on, but their companies only appearing once. So it looks like that's in place. But we really ought to confirm it.
So the current release is set to May 23rd.
May 23rd. That sounds old.
Yeah.
May 23rd. So we had our, when did we have our client meeting? On a Sunday, right on the 4th. So we want to see a release on the 5th or the 6th or something, I suppose. Yeah, I don't think we've moved everything in then yet. That particular feature might have gone in as part of the tail end of Sprint 14 or something. I don't know why I still have it in Sprint 15. Is there anything else we can check?
I can push now. It's fine for me, but everything in develop ends up in production.
I think we're in pretty good shape. We've been holding off on doing merges this week so far because we knew we hadn't pushed to production, or we thought we hadn't. Turns out we haven't. You guys okay with it? I'm okay with pushing right now. What do you guys say?
Yeah, while we're all here, let's see.
But the DigitalOcean system will go down for a bit then, right?
Just for the moment, right. So is this not a good time of day to do that, or?
I just have to tell somebody something.
Oh, somebody might be using it.
Yeah, if
Okay. I told somebody to go write info about their company, but now I told her to wait a bit.
You know, she's already started on that.
Probably not. She's not so quick.
well, if we need to wait and schedule a time.
No.
Okay.
Doing it. It's doing its thing.
What?
My Sambo is going to work. He'll
Your
be
what?
home on Sunday. He's gonna sleep in the house.
What?
My Marcus.
Oh,
Sambo is a Swedish word for somebody who you live with but you're not married to.
yeah.
Oh,
We don't have a good word in English for that. But Sambo has bad connotations here, so.
Right. So the production site just came up for me. Do you think it's done, or?
Now it's installing,
So it's
bundling
done.
and installing.
Yeah, I
Hadn't
can
wrote down yet.
release directory just made.
So if anybody's in the database, does it still go ahead and release, bring it down and restart it?
I don't know. It will try. The very last thing it does is, yeah, try to reboot the Rails app.
Mm.
So
What's the web server we're using on DO for production? Is it the NGINX one?
yeah, Nginx, or
Nginx?
Engine 10. Yeah, Engine 10 is what I always think was Nginx.
Oh, Engine 10, is that how it's pronounced?
Supposed to be, but yeah, that's how I say it. Just warning you, if you say that in public and people laugh, my fault.
Okay, it's done.
Great.
Let me refresh. Okay, it's taken a while to refresh. That's a good sign. It's restarting. And there we are. Let me do a search. Okay, there's something weird.
Hmm.
Something weird.
I may have had some cache stuff in my browser that's causing me to see some strange stuff here. So I'm gonna kill this browser session and start another one. Let's see. There we go. Now let's search in a few categories again. Search. Something's wrong. So I'll share my screen. So I'm searching on a bunch of categories here. And I only see one category for each company.
But
And so
there
if I click Sirius Hans Center, they actually have 3 categories that we should be seeing. So I should see 3 categories over here. Let's see about this one here. No, it's only one category for that guy.
most of them is only one.
That's got 3. Only seeing 1. That's got 5. Okay, there's an issue here. What happened? Just searches on anything else. Let's see.
But when I search hundinstruktör and hundpsykolog, they list both.
Can you share your screen, Susanna?
That's interesting.
Look there.
So when
Yeah.
I search on region, any company it finds, it's showing all the categories. But if I search on category, it's only showing
If I search on those 2 categories, it lists both.
Okay. So Hund instructor and psychology. You can reproduce that. Okay, it shows me both.
Good.
Well, again, let me just click search on one of those, see what happens. Okay, I'm not seeing both categories.
Hmm.
And that is a little bit weird.
Yes.
So would it be helpful to look at the logs?
Oh, okay. That's what's happening.
So what was the so there may be something wrong in the way that I implemented a fix to this issue. I'm going to have to see if I can. I didn't see that in my development and testing. And I don't think it's something specific to those specific categories. I doubt very much.
So the test would be.
Really? That's bizarre. So we don't have any companies doing that, huh? Yeah. Okay, so I think we just open a bug and take a look at that.
Yeah, and so looking at the logs, the production log is working. Yay.
Good.
So you'll be able to look at that on the production server. If that's helpful.
Mhm. Okay. Okay, I'll open a bug for that. Is there anything else that we want to confirm from Sprint 15 that we can do so quickly that it,
Let's see.
what else do we have in there? A lot of this stuff is, is database sorting still working correctly?
You can look at the waiting for payment.
Yeah, that's good.
Let me just confirm the sorting. Okay, so
Good.
So that looks good. So what should I do now? I should be an admin, right?
Yeah, and if you find someone under review,
Can't sort by that. See, I can't sort by that column. So
You can.
you can.
Right, Susanna, if you go to it, the menu selection, that should be above, right?
No, it's fine.
Susanna likes the first page very much. Yeah,
so we
that's,
see ask applicant for payment. I don't want to click on that, obviously, but does that look good?
yeah, you can and then cancel. But it's okay. You don't have to.
Yeah.
This is okay.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah.
Right,
That's
and
good.
if you wanted to make a dummy, just quickly make a dummy applicant, do it, and then delete them.
But this means it's there. So
It's there. So how can I sort for status?
you need to do it from the menu. Another page.
From the menu.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yes,
Then you get another page which is sortable.
How come I didn't see that on the landing page?
it's a different.
Because it's a different page.
Oh, you notice also we have this clipped area here. I don't know what's supposed to be there. Is that the thing that says you're logged in as admin or something? Where did it go? Do you see this little thing here? These little
Oh,
dots?
right.
I think we've got some occlusion going on of the you logged in as admin message, maybe.
But
If you do
I
a
don't know
view,
if there's supposed to be a message.
things-
There were a message.
I thought it was still there. See, it's still there here.
if you do
Anyway,
an
those-
inspect page, I'll put it in a bug so we can explore
Okay. Yeah. I'm not sure what element it thinks I'm pointing at here. Yeah, see, you are logged in as admin. So this message here, this P tag is being clobbered somehow. Just these little
Those
dots.
are the G's. GG. The bottom of the G's. It's
I
because
see.
something is missing in the
Those are the
code.
G's. Yeah, you're right. It's those little bottom parts of the G's we're seeing. Yeah. Okay, another bug there. Okay. So we better stop looking, otherwise we're going to find more bugs. So we don't want to do that. So, I've got to create a bug for the category thing. I'll do that after the call. The other thing I wanted to mention though is the CI thing, the software thing. So actually, I can't get access to that for some reason. Which one is this one here? So if we go here. So first of all, it kind of looks like we have two jobs going, but we don't. So what we do in job one is we have the setup commands, which are common, which should be common to both jobs. We set up our environment and then we execute. And the intent of job one is to do one, the RSpec test or Cucumber, and the other job does the other one. So this should say bundle exec RSpec or Cucumber. But here it's saying CI test. It's running all of our tests. Job two just does a useless setup and then does nothing with it. So this is part of the problem we have. And if I had access to change that, I would have a project settings button up here, which I don't. So we've got that. Plus we're running whatever version of Ruby we're currently configured for, 2.3.1, I believe.
Right.
And in order to get my 2.4 PR in there, I've got to set CI to say use 2.4 for that and subsequent features. So is there anything that you can do, Suzanne, or do you have credentials to access the project settings for SHF?
So this is really about semaphore.
This is semaphore. This is all semaphore. Yeah.
I have no idea. I've been in there, clicked around, but I can't really see that I can do anything.
Mm.
Can you share, or can you do that now and share your screen, Susanna?
If we can't do this, I think what we might want to do is just create our own semaphore account or use one of the ones that we have, and then just stop using
I have some
Laura's,
stuff.
and then point
Okay.
us to that. Okay. What does your profile say? Oh, okay.
This is T. Who else is a SHF project?
You too, I think.
So you just click on the name, SHF project admin. What is that?
Lara will join.
Oh, good.
Great.
So she probably has more answers than I do.
Probably.
There. You too.
So I'm a
Hello,
member.
everybody.
Hi, Laura.
Laura.
Hey, Patrick. Hey, hey.
Laura, do you know Robert? Robert, Laura, Laura, Robert.
Hi,
Hey,
Laura.
Rob. How's it? How's it? How's it? Sorry, hi. How's it is a South African greeting.
How's it going?
Yeah, we're
Right.
all learning. So that's good. So we're trying to figure out the semaphore ownership and permissions. And
Yeah.
so, because we still, it seems like, for example, Patrick and I still don't have
I
the
think
right level of
Raoul, if I'm just quickly logging in and I'll have a look. But I think
Great.
Raoul set it up.
Okay. And really the thing, obviously, is to transfer it from you to
Well, from
Susanna, and then for us to get it set up.
yeah. Let me just have a look quickly.
It's under your account though, Lollipop 27 or whatever it is,
27.
Laura. 27, yeah.
Okay, let me just share my screen.
Sure.
Just 2 seconds. Just want to take the other split screen off. Apply. Display. Okay. Okay. Can you see my
Yep.
screen?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Project settings. Admin. There's something about Teams. I remember that there was something about Teams
Collaborators? There's something that says collaborators there, Laura?
Oh, there you go. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
okay. So there you go. All right. So, how do we change that?
Change ownership.
Try my email, Pat M. Bulger, P-A-T-M Bulger. See if that, there I am. So you can say invite, and then I should get an email. I've already been added. Oh, okay.
But
It looks like I'm an instant collaborator.
But that's different.
Great. Okay, so now you're a collaborator, but how do we change ownership?
So if you do a search, yeah, go ahead and do that.
Oh, now I have a project settings link. Cool. Probably want to give one to Ashley too.
So it's the it's like we need to set up an organization account. I mean, organization can have multiple owners. Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Can't do it.
Well,
An organization account, I see.
yeah.
But shouldn't that be through Agile Ventures then?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Agile Ventures, or if we should set up an or if that's.
You know what I suggest? Let's get this working the way it is now. Give Ashley rights as well. And then I think what we'll end up doing is creating our own semaphore organization outside of Lollipop 27, Laura. So we're not beholden to you and your account.
Because I can create the organization over here.
You want to? Okay, I'm game if you want to try it.
Yeah, I'm game. Let's. Okay, so what are we calling it?
SHF.
It's a 30-day free trial, and then you have to pay. It seems.
Yeah, that's a question I have is about cost and limitations.
Okay, that might be a business-oriented thing. Yeah.
So how about,
But I'm sure Sam's got one. I'm sure.
right. So how about if I'll explore that and figure that out
Okay.
and come up with some suggestions, and then I'll use Slack to talk to all of us, including you, Laura, about it, so that we And I'll know what's the right way. Is this right to Agile Ventures, or should we set up a separate one, and all of that. I can take that on.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, we've already ruined your Thursday evening enough.
No. Who, me? No, not at all. I was actually about to sit down and do some work, so you
We prevented you from doing work. That's a good thing.
Maybe add Ashley there too as a collaborator.
Yeah.
Weed.
Dragon. Start out with that.
say that again. Which one?
Weed, like
Weedy?
Sea Dragon. Y. And then capital S-E. Yep, there it.
Someday we'll have to hear the story around that, but anyway.
Yeah, there sounds like there's a very interesting one.
Super interesting. The short version is I didn't want to use my name on GitHub, and I had just seen a picture of this creature, which I thought was hilarious, and I'd never seen. It's called a weedy sea dragon. So that's it.
Well, there you go.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's easy to remember, that's for sure.
Yeah, and then not too long after pot became legal here in Washington State, where I live, and then friends were like, "Oh, I get it, Weedy, Seattle."
Reading into it.
Well, of course, immediately after pot became legal, you forgot everything, right?
That's right. I was like, I don't remember.
You write everything down before you.
Yeah, that's my page. Okay.
Okay, well, I'm here anyway. I'm going to be here for probably the next 2 hours if there's anything else.
Thank you, Laura. Appreciate it.
Pleasure. Well, good to see you all. Miss you all.
Yeah, we miss you.
I hope things are going great. Job or well enough.
Yeah. It's been very interesting. I didn't realize we are Google partner in Maps, doing Maps API. So it's been quite an interesting journey. And who thought or who knew that Maps API has so many features to it? And so I've been doing that for a month, learning about it, and yeah, it's been very interesting.
Very interesting. Well, now we know who to ask questions to.
Yeah, sure. And to make sure that you've got your licenses for your project.
We're freeloaders, though. You know that.
Yeah, I know. I won't say a word, though.
You put food on your table. Is that what you're saying?
And this is live. Oh, dear.
We're totally legit. No volume music. Yeah. So are you doing JavaScript stuff?
No, I haven't actually even been coding at all. I have been helping the company just with some marketing stuff, setting up some customer relationship management systems. So, but it's starting to slow down a bit. So I'm hoping to get more involved in about 3 weeks' time with some JavaScript stuff, and then also just get back into some Agile Ventures projects.
Oh, good.
Yeah, good. But I really need to get my JavaScript skills up if I really want to go forward.
Yeah. Always stuff developing.
Yeah.
That for sure.
Do you guys do Rails as well on the server side?
No, they don't do Rails. They do .NET, and they do a lot of Android and Apple. So those are the main languages, and JavaScript. So we've got a pure JavaScript front-end developer. And then we've got one Android developer, and then 2 full stack developers. One's a Java developer and the other one's a .NET. But the Java developer is also an Android developer. So we're quite a mixture.
Good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good opportunity for you.
Yeah, it is. It's great.
Cool. Great.
Good.
Perfect.
Well, I hope it keeps going well.
Yeah, we hope to see you back on the AV site sometime working on projects.
Yeah, definitely in
Yeah.
about 2 weeks' time I'll be back.
Cool.
Okay, enjoy your sprint, guys.
Okay.
All
Thanks,
right.
Laura.
Thanks.
Talk to
Bye.
you soon.
Bye bye.
Bye now.
Bye.
Okay. I'll fiddle with the project settings to make parallel testing real after this call as well, now that we have access to it, which is great. I'm glad we were able to bring it in. Is there anything else we need to talk about?
When are we going to merge the outstanding PRs? Because there's some that should be done before we go on.
Right. So I'll get to review things here. Things were done. I'll merge mine. So yeah, I mean, that's as soon as we're done here, I'll be able to review your stuff and we can merge stuff. Is that your question?
No, it's about the 5 approved ones. I think there's some 5 PRs that could be merged now.
Yeah. So well, let's look through those.
I think we've got, yeah. So do you want me to share my screen? I can go ahead and do that. Might be easier to put the same thing together. So this one we decided we can merge. I think you've already dealt with the conflict, right?
No, I'm doing that now.
Doing that right now.
I mean,
It worked. I mean, you're good there.
well, I want to look over it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then this one, that's approved. This one, it sounds like I got to do some work on.
So let's look at 263. Is there any reason? Oh, good. Let's merge it now.
Yep.
So I reviewed it and approved it. Susanna did. Did you look at that, Robert?
I didn't look at it, but because you both approved it, I think.
So what would be good if you get a chance and you do look at it, just go into, I think you had trouble seeing this before because of updates, screen updates. Just review changes, approve, submit review. That's all you need to do. And then what'll happen is you'll show up here as with a little green check mark next to your name, which tells everybody that you looked at it and you're fine with it. So anyway,
Okay.
that can be,
Even for the ones that are already approved, I always look at the changes approved and add your own approval, which isn't there if it's already approved by one of you.
well, we
still want it.
We like multiple people to review PRs,
Okay.
actually, if
Yeah.
possible. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, absolutely. So, Ashley, I think you're good on that one, right?
Yeah. Do you want to merge it? I can. It's.
Well, that would be violation of all that is holy, right? Let's get that done. Use my superpower privileges. And it is now merged. Okay, cool. This one you want to look at. This one I've got to work on. That one is gated by this one. This one here. Are we good to go on that one, Ashley?
I think so. It's up to you all.
I looked at it. I'm good.
Yeah, I looked at one.
Yeah, it's really straightforward. Okay. Looks like, oops. Got
Because merge the other one. You know, so now this is out of date, but I'm fine if you just click the update button here because it's so
okay.
straightforward. Oh, look.
Yeah, we got some issues there. A little bit of an issue.
So I'll fix those.
Okay. Yeah, I'd rather you do it than me fiddle with that.
Okay.
All right, and then you can go ahead and merge it yourself.
I'm good with that if you all.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and those are need to review, so that's okay.
Yeah, these just came in, I think, recently, so I haven't had a chance to look at those. I'll
No.
look at those real quickly. So once that's done, in particular, once this one is in, I will confirm that this one is good. And then I'll open a story as well to get us to Ruby 2.41, and more importantly, to get us to Rails 5.1. We're at Rails 5.0.1.
Okay.
And I tried to go to 5.0.2, but I ran into a conflict that I think was driven by the backup gem, which in turn was gated by JSON.
Yeah, so that will fix when we remove it from our gem file.
Yeah, I hope all the conflicts can be dealt with, and then we can get to 5.1.
Yeah.
Which actually, 5.1 is actually a pretty cool release. It's got some good stuff in there. And the reason why I want to get to 5.1 is if you go look at the Rails guides at this point, you're going to start seeing references to Rails 5.1 stuff. For instance, the Form 4 tag, the Form 4 helper, that is now form with. And so if you look at the Rails guide, it'll start talking about the form with method, not the Form 4, and it'll be confusing. But that's a 5.1 thing that came in. So I think it's important to stay up to date with Rails in the documentation.
Just a note about the backup stuff. So, as Patrick was saying, some of the gems that backup uses, and specifically when it does provide backups involving a system that's used a lot in China, there's a dependency. The gems for that have not been updated, and so what I'm going to do, what other people do, is I'll just fork or clone our own version of the backup gem and take out the dependency on that. Since we're using, Amazon Web Services, we're not backing up to this other training service. So I'll just cut our own version of the gem so that we can record and not we can be held up by that. So I'll put in shores and PRs for that.
Are you saying the current version of backup that we have doesn't work with AWS?
It does work with AWS. So the current version of the backup gem, has a whole bunch of gems in its gem file. It's a gem spec that it uses so that it can work with all these different systems, including, for example, Amazon Web Services, which is what we use. But another service that you can back up with or to is a Chinese service. That is the gem that has this rigid dependency to old versions of JSON, which is why it can't be updated to a more current version of Ruby.
Got it.
So
Okay.
if we're not using that service, I'll just remove it from gem spec, do our own.
Okay.
And then, so I'll put in some shores and PRs for that.
When I did upgrade in the feature branch to 2.4, I got this install message from Paperclip because it was upgraded as well as part of that effort. And it referenced this thing having to do with AWS. Do you know about this, or should I just post this in Slack?
Yeah, just post it in Slack as a reminder. I don't think it's. Yeah.
It looks innocuous, but
yeah.
It refers to the S3 region. I'm sure that's one of the settings that you've been involved with, I would imagine.
Yeah, and we do set it, but yeah, just as a reminder to be complete, that'll be great.
Okay, I'll post this to you on Slack then.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, good. I think we're in good shape then. Let's. So we're all, I think, caught up.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to create it. Go ahead, Robert.
Sorry, the meeting for next month. Doing it a bit earlier.
Oh, Right.
I'm good until June 23rd. And then I still haven't been able to resolve the scheduling issue with Sam and Michael about the podcasts we have on Monday mornings. But between now, but we're not doing that, and the next one isn't scheduled till June 23rd. So between now and then, I can do it earlier on Mondays.
I'm certainly okay with it.
Okay.
Susanna, can you?
Susanna?
What's the question?
Is it possible for you to do the Monday meetings a bit earlier?
Probably.
So, exactly how much earlier do you want to do it, Robert?
I had to leave at 20 past 7. So half an hour earlier would be okay. For me.
Okay.
Does that work? Susanna?
It's good for me.
Probably. Just tell me and I'll be there. I don't
Okay.
have anything else on the days.
Okay.
Great.
Okay, so I'm going to change it in Niger Ventures website right now to 12:30 p.m. New York time. That's a half hour past noon New
And
York time.
I'll update the wiki.
And that's just for Monday or Thursday as well?
No, that's just for Monday.
Just for Monday. Okay, so now I've got to.
Oh, 2 times. Okay.
Well, the event is for Monday and Thursday, so we'll just have to create 2 events. One for Monday,
Okay.
one for Thursday.
We have the technology, and I could
I'll do
do
that.
it earlier both days. I don't know about the rest of you.
Oh, I don't mind either.
Well, I can as well, so maybe.
Susanna?
Yeah.
All right.
Change in general then.
Yeah.
Okay, so Monday and Thursday, 12:30 p.m., half hour past noon, New York time. So Agile Ventures website is updated.
Okay, I'm doing the wiki.
Oh, great, thank you.
I got the membership cards today,
Hey,
but there are missing like 10 cards. I don't know where they went. My card is missing,
uh-oh.
so not so good.
Well, you need to figure that out. Well, one step forward. One step back.
Right.
So today or tomorrow, the production system will lose a bunch of members who has not paid.
How many?
Just so you know. I can actually share my screen and you can see the list. No.
Ah,
No. Here. This list, the blue ones have paid.
Oops.
So this is my first collection of people who hadn't paid, so they got a reminder.
okay.
And then only a few of them paid since the reminder. This one is weird because she sent in a photo for her membership card. So yeah, I don't know. Weird.
Yeah, working with, yep, I've been there. Just write phone calls and reminders, and dealing with people.
All right, well, hopefully a lot of them make a last minute payment.
Well, it's too late now. Last minute has been.
That's right.
Oh,
Right. Well, maybe they'll, right, next time they want to look at the site, they'll come back and say, oh, yeah, I really do want to pay.
Yeah.
right, exactly.
Oh.
Okay then,
Good.
I think we're done, huh?
All right, so I'll keep working on getting this whole feature done with a couple PRs, and then I'll switch to focusing more on sysadmin stuff. And
Okay.
Susanna, is there anything we can do? We know your life is full
Doop doop.
with
Doop,
not only
doop.
you, but everybody else. Is there anything that we can do that will make your SHF work easier?
If you spoke Swedish, it would be so much easier to delegate. But no, you're just an awesome team as is. So no, I don't think I can delegate anything. You could come help me pack the membership things together. No.
We'll be right there. Oh, Robert, you're closest, I'm sure. Just
True. Yeah. When after
planes, ferries, we'll be right there.
But no, it's all good now. The only thing I would need is some doggy daycare for free.
Yeah. Well, you know I would totally do it.
I'm sure you would.
But no, we're fine. We just have to do one thing at a time and try not to forget the important things.
Yeah.
Good luck with that, Susanna.
Yeah. Let us know if there's anything we can do.
So just to wrap up for myself, I'm going to change the semaphore settings for parallel testing. Now that we can, I'm going to enter a bug for the issue that we saw with the categories for the company search, the category search in companies. I'm going to merge the PR that gets us to Ruby 2.4, but I'm going to wait until at least one or two of your PRs have been merged, Ashley, because they're really close.
Yeah.
And then after I do that tonight or tomorrow, everybody will have to update their feature branch because it will now be at 2.4. But that should be straightforward. I'll let everybody know in the channel. And I'm going to post that information regarding that paperclip thing to you, Ashley.
Yeah, good.
As well. Put it on my to-do list. Okay, good. So thanks, everybody. I guess we'll be talking Monday then.
yeah. Okay.
All right, take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye now.